What's up YouTube, Dale here for Zephyr, bringing you, as you can see, a Lair of Darkness structure deck opening. And below that you can see this beautiful rubber mat of the Lair of Darkness. Now you can only get this mat by going to one of your locals that is holding a Lair of Darkness release event, which is happening from Thursday to Sunday this week. And basically what you do is you get one Lair of Darkness deck, you play with that, and the winner gets one of these mats. And I believe another one is then raffled off to someone else that has entered. So definitely go check it out. It is a beautiful play mat. It is one of the official rubber mats is one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through the Lair of Darkness one, show you what you get in them, and then for the next couple of days we will be showing you different variants. We'll be showing you first off a budget variant, just using 3 of these guys, and then we'll show you a full powered variant, and then we'll also show you a Dino variant and a DDD variant, because this deck can actually work in quite a lot with a mini engine. So without further ado, we're going to crack straight into this. Now you should get the standard stuff you get with all structure decks and stuff like that. So you should get the beginner's guide, obviously a nice little book that explains the rules to anyone that's new to the game. And then you get a paper playmat with obviously the deck list on it. Now the paper playmat actually looks really badass, and a couple of combos on the inside as well. Now if they had made the paper mat as good as, or the rubber mat as good as the paper mat, you know, I would have wanted it even more. I mean, just look at that. You've got 2 of the brand new cards on the left and the right. Lilith, which is really, really cool, and then this guy down here. So the paper one is just as good, but you get that guaranteed. It would have been nice to see this as a full-on rubber mat, but the one we do get is awesome. And all you have to do is turn up to your locals, play with the structure there. Everyone is on the exact same level, which is a nice, fair playing ground, and then you just battle it out to see who wins. Anyway, I'm not going to be nice with these boxes because I always get stuck with these. But we'll start off with the structure deck, and then we'll zoom straight in. And our first card is the Ultra Lilith, Lady of Laminate. We get the nice little tokens at the back as well, or the Duel Links promo cards. Quite a few people I know use these as tokens. They're a nice little card for that census. And you do also get a Lair of Darkness token as well, which is really, really cool. So we'll start off with the main deck, and we've got Lilith, Lady of Laminate, level 3 Dark. If this card is normal summoned, its original attack becomes 1000. Quick effect, you contribute 1 Dark monster, reveal 3 normal track cards from your deck. Your opponent randomly chooses 1 for you to set on the field, and you shuffle the rest back into your deck. You can only use this effect of Lilith, Lady of Laminate once per turn. So she is one of your virus searches, which is really, really cool. A must have at 3. Then we get Darkest Diablos, Lord of the Lair. This is the brand new boss monster. Level 8 Dark, 3000 attack, 2000 defense. Your opponent cannot tribute this face-up card on the field and cannot target it with card effects. So you cannot be Kaiju'd, basically. Or this card can't, anyway. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If a dark monster you control is tributed, except during a damage state, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when you tributed, or hand if not. So, if you normal summon your Lilith, tribute off your Lilith to get you a virus, you then get to special summon out your Diablos, and then Diablos is then your target for any of the viruses you've just set. So you know straight away that during your opponent's standby phase, you can go virus, pop this, tribute this off straight away, and then you've got any of your viruses alive, your Deck Devi, your Eradicator, your any of them apart from like the Crush card and the lower level ones. Its second effect is you can treat 1 dark monster. Your opponent places 1 card from their hand on either the top or bottom of the deck. So you treat 1 dark monster, your opponent places a card from their hand to the top or bottom of the deck, so they're then another card down. And then we've got Arima, the Wicked Warden. This is your field spell searcher. You can discard this card, add 1 Lair of Darkness from your deck to your hand, tribute 1 dark monster, draw 1 card, or if you tribute a dark monster other than this card, to activate this effect you can add 1 dark monster with 2000 or more defense from your deck to your hand instead. You can only use this effect once per turn. So this then searches out your Diablos, which is very, very helpful, and again it gets your combos going, so the whole deck pretty much works on itself. Lair of Darkness, love this. Field spell, looks beautiful artwork, and I'm so glad this was one of the holos. All face-up monsters on the field become dark. Once per turn, if you would tribute a monster you control to activate a card's effect, you can tribute 1 dark monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control it. Once per turn during the end phase, special summon as many Torment tokens, Fiend Dark, level 3, 1000 attack, 1000 defense, as possible onto the turn player's field in defense position, up to the number of monsters tributed this turn while this card was face up on the field. So, you tribute from your opponent's side, you get a token. You tribute from your opponent's side, you're gaining off your effects. What's not to love about this card? Very, very cool card, very, very powerful. And then like you saw, the armament, so if you tributed off your opponent's card, you then either get to search a dark or draw a card. Your Diablos, if you tribute a dark monster, your opponent places a card from the hand. So you not only do you tribute one of their monsters, you then get to put one from your opponent's hand back into the grave. So it's very, very good. And of course, if you're going to tribute a monster from for your virus effects, Lilith obviously searches you out a virus. You've got a virus set, but you've got no monsters. Doesn't matter if your opponent puts a monster on board. You go virus effect, boom, tribute, off you go. And then the last holo is Grinning Grave Virus, and I'm glad this was the other holo as well. It looks really, really nice as a holo. Target, tribute one dark monster with 3,000 or less attack. Your opponent destroys one card of their choice in their hand or deck for every 500 attack that monster had on the field. If you tributed a monster with 2,000 or more attack to activate this card, look at all cards your opponent draws until the end of their third turn after this card's activation, and destroy all monsters among them. Cards destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this effect cannot activate their own effects in the same turn. Love it. Absolutely love it. So, search this out with Lilith. Tribute a dark monster with 3,000 or less attack, so it could be one of your opponent's one. So, not only could you then tribute one of your opponent's monsters, you then get to destroy one card, or they get to destroy a card of their choice in their hand or deck for every 500 attack that monster had on the field. So, let's say you tribute their masterpiece, for example, right? That's 5 cards they have to destroy on their hand or deck. And because you tributed with 2,000 or more attack to activate this card, you look at all your opponent's draws until the end of their third turn and destroy all monsters among them. Cards destroyed and sent to the graveyard by this card's effect cannot activate their own effects the same turn. So even if they go, right, I'm going to destroy 5 BA monsters in my deck, their effects won't go off. Very, very good card. Absolutely love it. This would have been nice in a holo as well, but of all the cards that were in holo, this is probably the lowest of the options. Tribute any number of dark monsters, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, it gains 500 attack for each monster you tributed. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one level 5 or higher dark monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Dark Duke, Shade, the Sinister, Shadow Lord once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate either of this card's effect except Dark. Who cares? You're only going to be doing Darks anyway. Diablos, King of the Abyss. I'm not going to go over the effects of the old ones, so that's a nice little reprint there. Lich Lord, King of the Underworld. Tribute summon this card, the tribute must be Dark. If this card is tributed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, add this card to your hand, so it just lets you recycle it off of your viruses. Prometheus, King of Shadows. Archfiend Emperor, the First Lord of Horror. Caius the Mega Monarch. It's nice to get a reprint of this, especially if Monarchs come back on a ban list. Legendary Maju Gazette. Vanity's Fiend, nice little common reprint for that as well. Mist Archfiend, Infernal Dragon, Archfiend Cavalry, Stygian Street Patrol, Phantom of Chaos, Plague Wolf, Fiendish Rhino Warrior, nice reprint on that one. Curry Bandit, Tour Guide from the Underworld, Absolute Backjack. Relink Karibo, Recurring Nightmare, another nice reprint on that one. Allure of Darkness, of course, Hand Destruction. Foolish Burial Goods, a nice little common reprint. Boogie Trap, who cares? Fires of Doomsday, Veil of Darkness. And then we get all the viruses. You got Crush Card Virus, you got Deck Devi, you got Eradicator, you got Full Force. We got Dark Light, tribute a dark monster with 15 or more attack, destroy all monsters that were special summoned this turn. That's pretty cool. Trap of Darkness, if your life points is 3,000 left, pay 1,000, then target one normal trap card in your graveyard, sets itself, and this effect becomes that, and then you banish the target. Common Mind Crush, nice reprint on that one. Rise to the Full Height, Curse of Darkness, each time a spell card is activated, immediately after it resolves, that player that activates it takes 1,000 damage. Sinister Eurishio, and then the Torment token and the Duel Links token. Again, I love the token, it'd be nice to see that in holo as well. So that is it for what you get in the deck. I personally love it because I'm a massive Dark fan. I can see the viruses and some of these cards as a nice little engine. So like a Lilith, a couple of Diablos, and maybe this guy here with 1 or 2 of the field spells. Maybe this guy here, the virus, anything like that. A nice little mixture can go in as an engine to certain other decks as well. But I personally love it. If you're a Dark fan, you'll personally love it. If not, it's still worth going to your locals event if they're holding one of these events for this mats, because these mats are incredibly limited and very hard to get hold of. So it's definitely worth getting to know the deck a little bit more. You never know, you might enjoy it, you can buy some more. You don't enjoy it, you don't buy your playset. Anyway, I hope this helps. I hope you like this. We will be bringing you, like I said, a budget version using only 3 starter decks, plus a full powered version, a Dino version, and a DDD version, and that's just to the end of this week. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, guys, happy dueling. Also, YouTube, thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.